From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Round 80! Alert!
Into the air right away is Allen. And Cooks has it over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. That's taken in by Palmer. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Middle. Hey, home.
To the air, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Now a 2nd and 10.
319! What is that?
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
56.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
180! What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
They'll run for it. Cook. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Running free at the 45. Saquon Barkley inside the 20.
down.
Saquon Barkley, an even 90 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line.
56.
Here's Allen. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
97 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So first and 10 now from the 30. Barkley, inside handoff. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Taron Johnson made the stop. Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go.
Brings up third and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
319! Half. What's that?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now inside the 25. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Bills 0. Jake Elliott to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
15 yards on the
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st down.
Allen off the play fake. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Pass for the Bills field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 163 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. The 20. 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 50 yards. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for a Bills first down.
On play action, Allen. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jalen Phillips in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Brown 80. Alert. Stop. Go.
Allen going to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up.